I'm so excited to be presenting this training for personal assistance services agencies. The intent of this training is to give you not just the top violations that are cited for personal assistance services, but more deep dive into those individual topics. We're going to discuss each one in a 1 hour format, starting with personal assistance services. What is it? What are the regulations? Because there are really three takeaways that you have to have when you're examining your agency and making sure that you're in compliance. The first is knowing the regulations, knowing where to find them, and interpreting them the way that the state would interpret them when they're conducting a survey of your agency. The second is to know what policies and procedures are necessary and to review those policies in terms of the regulations. And then the third is to make corrections yourself so that you can avoid citations when those surveyors and monitors are at your door. So we aren't just going to talk about the violations for past agencies, but we're also going to speak to the contracting requirements and what a monitor might be looking for if you have contracts for personal assistance services and primary home care and family care. And then each of these 1 hour topics over a lunch and learn is going to cover individualized service plans and abuse, neglect, exploitation. We're also going to look at QAPI and how can you make sure that your QAPI program is compliant. We're also going to have these 8 sessions with the opportunity for you to look at your staffing policies, verification of employability. So really looking at each of those topics individually and in depth. And then we're going to come back together after you've done the homework that will be assigned in July, and we're going to look at how did that go for you. So in a 1 hour format, then we'll talk about what was easy to implement, what was more difficult or challenging, and I can answer your questions at that time.